what's going on, guys? It's Alex with Finite to Freedom, and happy Friday. Happy Friday. I hope everyone is feeling all right, and today we're going to present you a few news that we put on the previous video, what we should expect today. So, I'm not going to bore you a lot with this video. We are just going to discuss, first of all, about the core retail sales and the retail sales. We have a second subject, which is Empire State Manufacturing Index. Then we are going to talk about the import prices, and we're going to present another two subjects, which is capacity utilization rate and industrial production. So, let's dive in the main screen first of all, and these are the subjects so far. Now, we talked about what is core as a keyword, right? About when we had the core CPI and the CPI reports, and then when we had the core PPI and PPI reports. So it's the same with the retail sales. We've got core retail sales and retail sales. So what is core retail and what's the source? So the source is Census Bureau, and the measures are change in the total value of sales at the retail level excluding automobiles, right? So we saw core PPI and PPI, they exclude the food and energy. Core PPI and PPI, they exclude food and energy as well. That's about core, right? Because the way I put it now right there, it means for both. No, for core. So PPI and CPI is the whole package, and then you've got core PPI and core CPI, which means that they exclude food and energy. So it's the same with core retail sales. So the core for retail sales, they exclude automobiles. Now the retail sales without core, without anything, it doesn't exclude anything at all. So again, we've got the forecast and we've got the actual number, what it came, and without further information, the forecast, it was 0.3%, and the it actually came 0.3%. Nothing changed, right? So this is released monthly and about 16 days after the month ends. We've got 15th of August. It's about time, right? Somebody would say, shouldn't it be 16th of August? It's Saturday, and that's why it gets released a day earlier. So the next release is going to be 16th of September. Now if it goes back now on Saturday or Sunday, then it's going to get released on a Friday. So let's keep that on 16th of September. Now the notes, automobile sales account for about 20% of retail sales, but they tend to be very volatile and distort the underlying trend. The core data is therefore thought to be a better gauge. Let's do it right? Let's do it right, because I don't want to be like that. Okay, so gauge. Let's hear it. That's the beauty of AI.
Gauge,
right? There you go. It's an instrument that measures and gives a visual display of the amount, level, or contents of something. There we go. We learned now what is gauge. So of spending trends, right? The why traders care. So it's the primary gauge of consumer spending, which accounts for the majority of overall economic activity, right? Retail sales ex autos. You might hear it with this way. Now, this is about core retail sales. Now you've got retail sales. As you can see, change in the total value of sales at the retail level. Doesn't exclude anything at all, right? It's the whole package. So if you guys want to remember that, think about that core means that they exclude a specific sector or information or anything you want to call it to be easy for you guys. Apologies, something is in my arm. Don't know what's going on. So again, you've got the forecast and the actual number. Now, what happened? The forecast, it was 0.6%, right? This is what they were expecting. And the actual number came lower, 0.5%, right? So 0.1% down. Again, it gets released monthly, about 16 days after the month ends, and next release is going to be on 16th of September. Now, the notes are actually, this is the earliest and broadest look at vital consumer spending data, right? It's the primary gauge of consumer spending, which accounts for the majority of overall economic activity, right? Or you might hear it as advanced retail sales. So there you go. Now we learned about what is core PPI and core CPI and core retail sales, and what is PPI, CPI, retail sales, right? It's important, guys, because the more information you gather, you are going to get prepared for the market. So as we can see, for example, my stock, I didn't mind at all. I bought the bottom. I kept buying as low as I could, more and more and more. And it's actually right now trading at $5.75. You can see that it went down and it came back up, right? I shared it on Discord with my members, and I said, we've got the core retail sales, we've got the retail sales, we've got other news. Also, don't forget, guys, today is the day that we have the meeting between Trump and Putin in Alaska, right? It's a big day. So we are going to see how the market is going to react. Right now, I put it on a comment on the chat, and I said, this is an overreaction. As well, it is, apologies, I need to rephrase that. It is an overreaction, but it is fear as well and uncertainty. We haven't got certainty still. So don't get from people that they say, oh, you know what, we've got certainty. We don't. You still have tariffs. You still have the 90 days pause between Trump, US and China. You still have fear. Don't see that, oh, everything is going to be paradise or anything. We can still come down, right? Like the stocks have hit all-time highs and they are a bit down. We are going to do the measurements as well on when we do the technical analysis. Or if you guys want, we can explain it in a bit. Right now, I want you to bring you the next subject, which is Empire State Manufacturing Index. And this is why I didn't mind at all when the prices came down for Nvidia, for AMD, Intel, BBAI, QS, QUBT, and other stocks, right? Palantir as well. And it didn't mind. I didn't mind at all. Why? Because yes, we had a bit of 0.1% down than the forecast on the retail sales, right? So the whole package, but we had great news about the Empire State Manufacturing Index. What is it about? So you can see right here that the forecast, it was 1.2 and it came to positive 11.9. That's a huge number right there, right? So let's talk about what is this thing that I paid a lot of attention on this. So the source is the Federal Reserve Bank of New York. The measures level of a diffusion index based on a surveyed manufacturers in New York state, right? Should we have a look what is diffusion and surveyed? Let's do it. So surveyed. Let me see if I put it right. And this is how we work. And right now, you guys see the inside of how we work. I could come in with a perfect video, make no mistakes or anything at all, right? Not so that, oh, you know what, I know all the words. I'm not going to pretend. It's not me. If I want to build what I want to build and have transparency and be truthful and be honest, this is what we do, guys. So apologies if I don't know all the words, but this is about progress, right? So it's actually really nice, cool thing. So what we were searching, it was surveyed, right? Surveyed, right? So look, it says, one second, what is going on there? Right. It means examine and record the area and features of an area of land so as to construct a map, plan, or description. Or the first one explanation is look closely at or examine someone or something. So what this means is that again, I'm lost. Why am I losing this? Right. Based on a surveyed manufacturers in New York State. So technically, what it means, look, examine, right? There we go. So the other one, I believe everyone knows diffusion. If we guys, let's do a little bit of meaning. What is the meaning? Diffusion is the spending of something more widely. So that already gives us a bigger picture, right? Of what is it? Level of a diffusion, level of spreading something widely, right? So there we go. We learned actually two new things, two new words, and happy days. Progressed, right? We progressed. Even that is so small, it's actually progress. So I want you guys to think about, get the win and celebrate it. Take the loss and learn, right? This is what I have in my mind as well. Hopefully it will help you as well, guys. So we had the forecast and the actual, we discussed about it. It came positive, massively up, and it gets released monthly around the middle of the current month. There we go. So we have 15th of August. Next release is going to be 15th of September. Now, notes. Above 0.0 indicates improving conditions. There you go. That's why the green, right? So it's 11.9 above 0.0, right? From this price. So it's actually improving conditions. Below indicates worsening conditions. The forecast, right? If we came negative, I believe it would affect the market big time. So why traders care? It's a lead. Now this is the good thing. It explains a lot of things, and you will notice what I mean about a lot of things. It's a leading indicator of economic health, right? Business react quickly to market conditions and changes in their sentiment changes in their sentiment, I read it correctly, can be an early signal of future economic activity such as spending, hiring, and investment, right? So this is actually great news. The survey of about 200 manufacturers in New York State, which asks respondents to rate the relative level of general business conditions, right? You might hear it as New York Manufacturing Index instead of Empire State Manufacturing Index, right? So this is another really big lesson right there. Information that I haven't seen anybody discussing so far about it, and I think it's really important. Now we've got import prices. The forecast was 0.1% and it came positive 0.4%, right? So, source, Bureau of Labor Statistics, the measures. Change in the price of imported goods and services purchased domestically, right? It gets released monthly, about 13 days after the month ends, and it got released on 15th of August, and the next release is going to be on 16th of September. Now, the notes say, this is the earliest government-released inflation data. We have heard inflation yesterday. And why traders care? It contributes to inflation for businesses and consumers, especially those who rely heavily on imported goods and services. Could it be affected by tariffs? Possibly, I think so, right? Since it says those who rely heavily on imported goods and services. Now, you might hear it or have heard it, import price index, right? This is the second great news. Now, we've got capacity utilization rate. Forecast was 77.6% and actual came 77.5%. Why it's not red? Why it's not green, right? I believe it's not massively changed. So, again, now the source is Federal Reserve. The measures are percentage of available resources being utilized by manufacturers, mines, and utilities. It gets released monthly, about 16 days after the month ends. Next release is going to be 16th of September. And all these guys that I'm reading right now here, and about core PPI, CPI, everything like that, we are going to report them monthly, so you can guys be updated. This is how I do my investments. I study a lot. I learn more about the business. Like from right now, I can tell you, guarantee that mostly I sleep 3-4 hours a day into Monday to Friday, then head back to work, then come back, study more, learn a lot of things, do my research about the companies, find opportunities in the market, and that's it. Another 3-4 hours of sleep, then wake up, start again, depending on the shift that I am. It's not an easy path. It's not like how people, not all of them, how some people saying like, oh, this is gonna make you a millionaire. It doesn't come like that, guys. Now, you can say that, oh, you know, Alex, like, why you mean? Why are you like, you know, like why you want to be mean? I'm not mean. I have to be honest. I have to be truthful, right? We have to have transparency, guys. If you guys want this journey to be yours as well, I can't give you fake information. I could go on YouTube and say, oh, this is going to be great, this is blah blah blah. What's the point, right? We are here to help each other, to support each other, to elevate each other, right? I want to see everyone grow, get better than yesterday, right? And keep wanting to become better than today, than yesterday, anything. So this is what we are doing. This is from the inside. Like, pretend that I wasn't recording a video. This is what I actually do daily. And a lot of other things, right? I haven't shown you yet like the trades because I'm still building my portfolio on eToro and I want to start trading big time. We discussed about this. It's a leading indicator of consumer inflation. When producers are nearing full capacity, they respond by raising prices, and the higher costs are usually passed on to the consumer. There we go. That's industrial. That's capacity utilization rate, right? So the last one that I want to share, we've already been 20 minutes actually, and it's supposed to be a small video, but there you go. Before we do that, let's welcome everyone to subscribe so we can hit the 500 subscribers, so we can actually start going live and cover news, technical charts, technical analysis, have debates, loads of other things that you guys might want to do as well. Any opinion, I'm willing to listen, and I'm going to respond on the comments. So click the subscription button, guys, hit the bell so you can turn on the notifications and be informed about when it's going to be a live stream, or when we hit the 500 subscribers, of course, right? We can't go right now live, but when the next video comes on YouTube, then you are going to receive a notification and say "Fine Night to Freedom uploaded a video," for example. There we go. And if you guys want to support us, please like the video and let me know in the comments as well. Tell me your opinion. What do you guys think so far from the first video till well, this is going to be the 19th video. It's great, and we still have another 5 videos coming on, right? Big day and loads of work to do, actually. Lots to cover, lots of work to do. There we go. So yeah, please like the video so we can actually manage to reach 100 likes every video, and then this is going to be posted on YouTube, and YouTube is going to recommend us to more people, broader there, and we can actually start building this amazing community or family, and hopefully we can all learn from each other and grow together, and this is going to be amazing. So there we go. Now we are going to discuss about the industrial production, which is going to be the last subject, and then I'm going to start working on the next video and start recording it and release it after an hour or something like that. So because the market is still running, as we can see. So right, the industrial production is the source, again, Federal Reserve measures change in the total inflation adjusted value of output produced by manufacturers, mines and utilities. Kind of similar with the capacity utilization rate, but not so much, right? Just the measures. So we had, as we said, the forecast and the actual price, and the forecast was 0.0%. The actual came to minus 0.1%, so it came negative. It gets released monthly, about again 16 days after the month ends. So next release is going to be 16th of September. And why traders care? It's a leading indicator of economic health. Of economic health. Production reacts quickly to ups and downs in the business cycle and is correlated with consumer conditions such as employment levels and earnings. You might hear it as factory output. So there we go. We learned a few more things than before. Wouldn't you call it growth? Wouldn't you say that you learned actually something more than yesterday? I definitely did, and I hope you guys did as well. So on the next video, we are going to see the stock market, the prices, and how some companies are doing. And then we are having the 5 or 6 videos, if I remember correctly, about the technical charts. So I'm going to, because I don't want to bore you guys, and I'm going to put 3 stocks every single video, discuss about it, and then move forward, right? Technical analysis shouldn't take more than 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Let me rephrase. Shouldn't take more than 10 minutes, right? Depends what you want to talk about. If I was presenting you guys with the weekly, then yes, we would break it down further. But let's focus right now on the daily, where the market might go, and a little bit about the week, right? I don't want to go a week or 2 weeks after, right? We've got a lot of things. We've got trading, we've got scalp trading. That takes loads of information out there. And I don't know if anybody's interested about it, right? Let's focus on investing, which is much better and safer, and in the beginning of the journey and everything, right? Let's not put a lot of risk out there. So there we go. Another video is going to be just uploaded, and in 17 minutes. In 17 minutes, we are having this video right here, right now, on YouTube. So if you haven't seen the previous videos, guys, you will see over here and over here. Well, over here you're going to see the previous video. I'm always going to put the previous videos in the end of every single video, and over here you will see the playlist that you can go click it and show you exactly all the videos that we have uploaded now. And over here you will see my logo of finite to freedom, and you can actually drag your mouse and it will pop up with a subscribe. So if you guys want to subscribe, it is totally for free. If you guys want to help us grow and get more people abroad, more people aboard, and create this amazing community that it's in my mind, right? And I'm going to destroy my microphone here with all these actions with my hands. So yeah, just click the subscription button. It's totally for free and it will help us massively. So there we go. I'm not going to continue just rambling around. And yes, so stay tuned. I will start working on the next video, which is going to be a discussion about the market, and I hope I'll see you soon over there. Right, take care of yourselves, guys. Bye bye.